The Nintendo Switch. I want to start out by saying that I love the Switch. It has such a great gimmick of being able to switch between a home console and a portable system. Plus, it has some great games from all Nintendo's different game series on there. You got your Marios, your Zeldas, your Marios, your Zeldas, your Mahaos, your Mihaos, your Shmihaos, your Bartledoos. The Switch has got a lot going for it, except for the fact that it doesn't feel like a Nintendo system. Let me explain here. We're going to look at the Nintendo DS, Wii, 3DS, and Wii U. These are all recent systems from Nintendo, and if we look at what came with them, we can see what the Switch is missing. It didn't come with fun little apps. We could talk about your packing games like Wii Sports and Nintendo Land, but I want to specifically talk about the ones that are saved onto the device itself. We had PictoChat on the DS, apps on the Wii like the Me Channel, weather, news, and photos, and then the 3DS had Face Raiders, AR cards, and Street Pass, and then of course, our all favorite Wii U had Miiverse on there, and the Wii voice chat or whatever the heck that thing was. But yeah, some of these games are kind of gimmicky, but the Switch could have used some of these fun little apps to its advantage. Like, I have so many memories of using PictoChat as a kid and sending really stupid drawings to my friends. The Switch could have used something like that. So, what's the point of this video? Is it to talk about the Switch's missed potential? No. Let's try and be optimistic here. I like to try and be optimistic most of the time. So let's talk about what Nintendo's next system could have pre-installed for us all to enjoy. For the sake of this video, let's call it Switch 2. There are many reasons why naming that would be a terrible idea, the Wii U, but whatever, we all know what we're talking about here. So, my first idea is a little app along the lines of Street Pass for the 3DS. One thing I thought was super cool about the 3DS that people seem to stop talking about towards the end of the system's life was the Street Pass app. Every time you would walk past someone else with a 3DS system, the two devices would exchange info. This added some really cool stuff to all of Nintendo's games that they have. But for now, let's talk about the Street Pass app itself. The Street Pass Plaza. Within the app, there are three major things to do. 1. Customize your Mii. 2. Find Me. And 3. Puzzle Swap. The first one, customize your Mii, is you could customize your Mii with different greetings, your favorite games, and fun little hats and accessories. And how do we get those fun hats? Well, in Find Me. Every time you Street Pass with someone, you can use them as a warrior to fight off these crazy little monsters. And if you Street Pass with someone multiple times, it levels them up. I remember whenever I'd see a buddy of mine back in the day, we'd make sure to Street Pass so we could level up and go to the next level. Wait, that sounded weird. Anyway, the next thing was Puzzle Swap. It was simple. Every time you Street Pass with someone, you get one of their puzzle pieces to add to your puzzle collection. Not the most exciting, but I thought it was a fun way to collect these pieces and complete some cool Nintendo artwork. Okay, so how are we going to add this to the Switch 2? The thing doesn't have Street Pass, and here in the US, it wasn't very common to walk past someone every day with a 3DS. Well, let's tweak this concept a little bit to say, I don't know, once a day if you play a Switch game like Animal Crossing, for example, with a friend, it counts as what we'll now call a Street Pass. This gives incentive to be more social with friends and play games online with them. I thought of making it kind of like Pokemon Go, where you could send a gift to your friends once a day, but playing a game online helps keep people from completing stuff too quickly. So yeah, we would be bringing Find Me back in the puzzle pieces too, but more on that in a little bit. The next thing I want to talk about is achievements.
Holy cow, Ray, this is so revolutionary. What a great and original idea of yours.
Yeah, I know, I'm not the first one to say this, but here's my take on the whole achievement things for Nintendo. Instead of getting an achievement and getting just a little icon for the game, let's make it something more fun and creative, like stickers, or better yet, keychains, kind of like that one 3DS Kirby game. This makes it more fun to collect because you're getting a little sticker or keychain of a fun character or item from the game. Plus, displaying these would be more fun because you could have a collection via a sticker book or a keychain wall. And each game could be like a keyring of the achievements all on that ring, which I think would be another fun way to display that. But when it comes to displaying them, how are we going to display these? And how will we also display our puzzles and Find Me progress? Well, hey, that brings me to our last point. Let's reinvent the profiles on the Switch. When Nintendo was first showing off the Switch and I saw that we could use different Nintendo characters and colors as our profile icons, I was super stoked. It was such a great way to customize our profiles and feel unique, and for some reason, I eat that stuff up. You can also compare how many hours you have in games with your friends. which is kind of sad for some of us. Like, wow, how do you put that much time into Animal Crossing? But anyway, let's put my previous ideas all into one and have it displayed on the profiles. Imagine being able to see which puzzles our friends have completed or even our achievements collection. I know this isn't the most exciting thing in the world since the Xbox and PlayStation have similar features, but this is Nintendo. They add so much personality and charm to the littlest things. Just having the Miis have a larger presence or music on the home screen could help out. I know Nintendo wanted to go with a more minimalistic approach with the Switch menus, which I do like. It is a nice new modern feeling, but I miss the charm the older systems had. And yeah, we don't need to be able to check weather or the news anymore like on the Wii. That novelty has worn off over the years, but instead, let's have some fun with little apps to pass the time and encourage us to be a little bit more social with each other. There's a lot of times where I'll get done playing a game for an hour or two after a good gamer session, and I just want a tiny little game on the menu to just mess around with a couple minutes. Instead, I just end up scrolling through the eShop or just tapping random buttons in the settings. Yeah, I need a life, don't I? But anyway, that's a wrap, and not even the fun little sandwich kind. What do y'all think? What would you like to add to the Switch 2 to add more personality to it? Let me know in the comments below. Alright, see you later kids, and remember, stay hydrated. Bye.